Being the only black person in a school has definitely provided me with a few awkward moments. And this is one of them. Now, don't worry, this is long before I came to my current school. This was one of my first few years teaching, and I was still insecure, didn't really know what I was doing, still trying to figure it out. And on this day, I get called into the principal's office. I don't care how old you are. When you're going to the principal's office, there's always a little bit of fear. I walk into the office and all of the administrators and coordinators and directors are huddled into one circle. They close the door behind me, and one of them walks up to me and hands me a little Ziploc bag filled with white rocks. And she says to me, "Chris, we found this with one of our middle school students. Are these drugs?" How the f should I know? I went to a private Catholic school during the DARE program. How did my name even come up in this investigation? Well, let's ask Chris. He's black. They must see this kind of thing all the time. Nevertheless, I couldn't tell them that. These were all of the most important people in my school, and they just called me in like an expert in the field. I had to think fast. I took the Ziploc bag and I held it up to the light and I said, "If this was drugs, you would see the crystals shimmering." And I took the bag, I started squeezing the rocks, and I said, "It would be more brittle. It would be really easy to break these." I have no idea if this is true. I'm just making it up as I go along. I looked back at everyone else and I said, "I don't think these are drugs." Everybody breathes a sigh of relief. Whew, thank God. What would we do without you, Chris? Sorry for disrupting your class. You can go back to teaching now. I looked over my shoulder on my way out and said, "Anytime." And I went back to my classroom. Now that I think about it, was that kid selling crack?